Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today, I want to take you into a really special day in the life of a dad who's pouring everything into his family and this little piece of land. Picture this. It's a bright, rural morning. The sun is just painting everything in that warm, golden light. You see him walking slowly through the garden beds, his eyes lighting up like a kid on Christmas morning. There they are, big, heavy watermelons hanging on the vines. He stops right in front of one massive fruit, and you can hear the pure joy in his deep, warm voice. Wow, that's huge! He reaches out with those careful, calloused hands, almost trembling, because he can't believe it's real. This is the moment he's been dreaming about for so long, eating watermelons straight from his own garden. Beads of sweat are already rolling down his face under that scorching sun, but nothing can wipe the huge smile off his lips. He keeps walking, spotting more and more fruits, laughing in disbelief at how big they are. You can feel it in the air. This isn't just a harvest. It's proof of all those early mornings, watering, weeding, waiting patiently through the heat and the rain. Every single watermelon feels like a living reminder of his perseverance and that quiet, deep love he has for this patch of earth. He decides to cut into one right there, but promises himself he'll come back to check the rest later. For a few seconds, he just stands still under that vast open sky, breathing in the rich, moist smell of the soil. You can almost see the joy pulsing through his whole body. It's the kind of pure happiness that makes you pause and appreciate how far you've come. But the day is just getting started. The sunlight is still strong when he heads back toward the house with Diep, arms loaded with fresh vegetables they just pulled from the garden. His footsteps are heavy, carrying both the weight of the produce and all that satisfying tiredness from good work. Diep moves quietly beside him, the two of them falling into this natural rhythm in their own home. You can tell his muscles are already feeling the fatigue creeping in, but his heart is full of hope and this strong sense of attachment. His eyes keep drifting toward the children, reminding himself why he does all of this. Even while standing on the porch under that still blazing sun, wiping sweat from his brow, he's already mentally preparing for the next tasks. There's this quiet resolve in him, this unspoken love that you can feel in every small action. Now the real work begins. The sun is beating down hard at midday. He's out there digging deep holes, each swing of the heavy shovel slamming into that red clay soil. Sweat is pouring off him like rain, completely soaking his shirt, but he doesn't stop. You hear him talking about the right depth and what kind of soil works best for vegetables. Diep stays right there with him the whole time, bringing water, turning on the fan, helping with whatever little things need doing. "Are you hot? I'll turn on the fan for you," Diep says, clearly concerned. He just shakes his head and keeps going, digging 4 more holes, even though his body is screaming for rest. In one quiet moment, he pauses, wipes his face, and you can see the pressure written all over him. The heavy physical work, mixed with this rock-solid determination to finish what he started. Meanwhile, Diep slips into the kitchen and starts cooking zucchini soup and braised meat. The delicious smell drifts out into the hot air, like a little promise of relief. He looks up, voice tired, but still warm. I don't think we need to finish it today. Just do as much as you can. Even though every muscle aches, something inside him pushes him to keep going just a little more. Each shovel strike feels like another promise he's making to this home he loves so much. Tap 1. Uokimo tu manjut. Part 2. The sun is finally starting to ease up as the afternoon wears on, and you can see just how drained he is after all those hours of digging and setting posts. He puts the shovel down with a heavy sigh, his body completely spent. But there's still that quiet satisfaction in his eyes. From inside the house, Diep's voice calls out gently, "Let's eat dinner. I see you're very tired." He wipes the thick layer of sweat from his forehead, walks in with those heavy steps, heart mixing between feeling accomplished and totally wiped out. Right then, the warm, mouth-watering smell of braised pork and fresh vegetables comes floating from the kitchen, waking up every tired sense in his body. He washes his hands under the cool running water, each drop feeling like it's washing away some of that burning heat from the long day. Inside the cozy kitchen, he sits down at the table, looking at the healthy dishes Diep has prepared: braised pork, tomatoes, and greens. And you can tell this moment means everything to him. It sounds simple, but it's really hard when you actually start doing it. He sighs, his deep voice full of honest reflection about how tough the work truly was. Diep places the fan close to him, its steady hum like a soft rhythm of quiet care that wraps around the whole room. This shift from all that outdoor hard labor to sitting down for a family meal becomes such a powerful emotional turning point, moving from pure physical pressure and exhaustion into the warmth of real connection. You can see the deep gratitude rising inside him. Even though every muscle still aches, his heart is stirred by the love showing up in every single dish and caring little gesture. The soft golden light filling the house seems to gently hug him, soothing away the day's hardships one by one. In that same warm golden kitchen light, he stays seated at the dining table, lifting each piece of braised pork and garden-fresh vegetables to his mouth, tasting not just food, but the sweet flavor of hard work and family love all mixed together. Wow, it smells so good, his deep, warm voice rings out, those tired eyes now sparkling again with real joy. Diep keeps fanning him worriedly, gently wiping the sweat away so he can feel that tender care even while the heat still lingers. "Mum, are you hungry?" he asks softly, then keeps eating with gratitude, overflowing from every bite. He lifts his head for a moment, voice thick with emotion, as he says, "Thank God for providing us with food this afternoon. Please purify the food so that we may be full of health." That short, sincere prayer feels like a cool stream washing over the entire day's exhaustion. He smiles, already joking that he'll probably gain weight after meals like this, his heart holding both fresh hope and that quiet regret for all the days he's been away from home. "It's been so long since I've eaten your cooking. I'm sure I'll gain weight again after these meals." Diep stays quietly right there beside him, the steady sound of the fan blending perfectly with the soft laughter of the family around the table. He feels the beautiful contrasts so deeply, his body worn out from the sun and wind, yet his heart strangely full and warm. Every single bite of those garden tomatoes seems to carry real love and care inside it, making him realize these simple, everyday moments are actually the greatest source of strength he could ever have. All the pressure from the long day slowly melts away, replaced by a profound sense of attachment and real hope for more days of togetherness like this. But even as the meal winds down, you can sense his mind is already moving forward. The late afternoon sun is still burning strong when he steps back outside to keep working on the special project. He picks up the measuring tape, the saw, and those heavy wooden posts again. Sweat starts pouring down once more while his deep voice guides Diep. "Hold it while I rake the soil. It'll be faster." Every sharp cut of the saw through the wood, every screw tightened firmly. You see his whole body staying tense under the heat's pressure and the urgent need to finish before darkness falls. Diep quietly carries extra poles over, the two of them working together in such a smooth, natural rhythm that the metallic clinks sound like a strong, resilient heartbeat, keeping the whole scene alive. He pauses to wipe his face, his mouth a little crooked from pure exhaustion, yet his eyes are still burning with unstoppable determination. In a quiet moment, he says, "This is like the one we did last time. I think the little girl will be very happy." Those words carry so much: the deep longing for his daughter, the quiet regret for time spent apart, and the bright hope of finally seeing her smile. Each wooden post he sets up feels like another silent promise. Every careful measurement becomes an inner turning point inside him, shifting from physical weariness to a love that runs so much deeper. The scorching sun keeps testing him, but he refuses to quit, already picturing in his mind the exact joyful moment when his daughter climbs onto that swing. Diep stays right by his side through every small detail, and you can feel the quiet bond growing stronger between them in the shared effort. The structure slowly takes real shape under those diligent hands, built with sweat, dust, and a heart completely overflowing with hope and love. As the light begins to fade, he looks toward the house with a quiet determination in his eyes and whispers to Diep, "Today, I have to finish this for her before it gets dark." The screen slowly fades to black, only the sound of the fan and his tired breathing left in the air, with the words appearing, "To be continued."